Okay, without further ado, I would like to introduce Pratik from TechArc Solutions.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for the opportunity today. I'm honored to be presenting here at 1MC. I know folks in the audience, a lot of you probably are entrepreneurs, you're running your businesses, or you want to be entrepreneurs. In a few months or a few years from now, you have an idea you want to pursue and make it happen. I've been to a few of these events over the last few years. I've been here for a while in this community, and I go to these events, and there are a lot of times there are successful entrepreneurs in the panel, and they'll tell you all about how did they make it happen, what all risks they took, and how did they reach where they are today. The presentation I'm going to do today is a little different. I want to tell you our story and walk you through our experience. The story is still evolving. It is still being written. So I just would like to get feedback towards the end, see what you think, where things are going, and really get some honest feedback. There is not a happily ever after yet written to it, so it's still being written, and just kind of walk you through that experience of how everything has come about. So 2003, let's stand on this side. 2003 is, so I'm originally from India. I came here in to the United States in 2003. So I took out a student loan from India, wanted to pursue, I did a bachelor's of engineering from India, and I went to ODU. I started doing my master's in computer science. While I was at ODU, I joined this company called Require. So in 2004, I joined this company, local firm. It was a startup. We were 8 people. I was the 8th hired by the company. So I was the first IT guy. And I had never worked before. This was the first time I was working in a corporate job. The people really mentored me, and the company, it really grew. So we were very instrumental using technology to do what we did at Require. We were building products around real estate and real estate services. And it really gave me a lot of perspectives on different aspects of business. So we built the team, we built the systems, we built automated applications as we were building this application. So really got a foothold on technology and how to apply it to business. So 2000, I worked there 10 years, really worked hard, built a great team, and the company went nationwide. Its services are nationwide now. At one point it was almost 100 plus people. So it did very well, and it's still based in Virginia Beach. In 2010 is when, while I was still working at Require, I started developing mobile apps. So mobile apps, iPhone and Windows Phone and Android was coming out, and so I started. My wife was pregnant, and a lot of people would ask us, is she having mood swings yet? And so that kind of prompted the idea that, what if there was a fun way to share your emotions? So so a lot of my apps were built out of these kinds of circumstances. Some of the things that we would just talk about, and like we built an app for Redminder, where if you use Redbox and you forget to return your DVD, so I built an app where you shake your phone and it just creates a reminder for you the next day. So it reminds you before 9 p.m. so you go return that DVD. So we built some apps like these. Mood swing became very popular with the younger demographics. We were trying to target, a lot of people suffer from depression or anxiety, and that's what we were trying to target. That a fun way where we created all these different moods, and all this was done by my graphics team. So I started adding people to my team as I built these apps, and really great work. We have copyrights on all these images, but from angry to drunk to jealous to happy, whatever emotion you have, we have 39 different moods that kind of cover it all with 4 different avatars. And this app was featured by LA Times in 2012. We built this app, and they called us out of the blue. They wanted to feature this app, and so we got our share of recognition there. That then started, I was more motivated to build more apps, and started this whole thing. Next app I built is called Social Mints. There's a design firm, a big design firm out of New York called 477. They were holding this international design competition, so worldwide. And again, my designers, we came up with this idea, we participated in it, and we were one of the 4 winners in that competition. So it was really big achievement for us to compete at that stage and to win for this idea that we came about. We actually ended up building this app, which would go out, look at social media, look at all the metrics, and actually do the analysis on the fly. So if you have a brand, it will tell you whether it's positive or negative on the fly. This was featured by Microsoft at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, Spain. So in 2012, this is all happening in that 2010 to 2012 timeframe. The next app I built is called DressPal. This is an app, this is my wife's idea. So a lot of times, we would go to these parties, and she will ask me that, did I wear this to this event last time when we met these people? And I would be like, I have no clue, and I don't remember. And so she said, you have to build an app for this. And folks that are married, you know, if your wife tells you something, you better do it. So I did it, and I'm glad I did it. This app is still, you know, it's a top-selling app. All of our apps, we sell them for 99 cents in the App Store. It's basically a virtual closet. You can take pictures from your camera, by people, by date, by event. You can track what you're wearing. So it's something out there. This was actually Virgin Pilot, our local newspaper, wrote about this app back in 2012-13. 1 minute. So coming back to our services. So 2012, while I was still at Require, I started doing. I started thinking, you know, this is what stirred up the entrepreneur spirit in me. And I wanted to really say, you know, I want to build my own business. I want to start building things. So I started working days and nights, you know, day job. I had my day job. I would go home, spend time with my family, and every night, almost every night, from 10:30 p.m., I would start all over again in 10, you know, 3, 4 hours, 5 hours, whatever it took. We started working with some prominent names in the area and just started building this software development firm while I was still at my day job. I figured out that, you know, in this area, a company that could do mobile, web, and cloud programming, that was something that, you know, a company that could execute well on all three fronts. That is where we kind of identified our space, and we've been working at it since then. Till 2014, so September 2014, just 9 months ago, I left my day job, just started working full-time on TechArt. That's our full focus. We have Joel here from the team. He's handling all the coordination with the clients and the web team. We have Monica. I think she's probably coming here in a few minutes. She's business analyst. She's handling all our coordination with the clients and the programming and the mobile team. So, you know, I want to kind of leave you with a message that, you know, all this came about in the last 3 years. I was still working at my day job. So one of the messages I want to leave you with is, if you have an idea and you want to pursue it, don't wait for that break where you're going to leave your day job and start pursuing it. You don't have to leave your day job. You know, that is one thing I would like to, you know, kind of, you know, share from my experience. That just be at it, be, you know, ready to burn that midnight oil, work hard, and things fall into place. I came to this point where, you know, we are still continuing to. We have a common mission that's driving us, and we continue to till date. You know, we have a web team, a mobile team, programming, and we're trying to, you know, make this thing happen. So that's what the main thing I wanted to share with you. Thank you. I did want to share this one of the coolest apps we've just developed for our client. Is it okay if I play this audio? It's a shooting app. Trains people how to
Shooter, your next drill will be a stationary drill from the 25-yard line. Ensure that you are on the 25. This will be standing, firing 3 chest shots on the buzzer. I say again, 3 chest shots on the buzzer. Shooter ready. Stand by.
So what happens here is the app starts detecting all the shots that you're firing, and the app actually detects and tracks the time of the shots being fired. I know you're smiling. You know, you've looked at this before. I've worked with a few folks in the crowd before, you know, but this is the kind of stuff we're excited about, and we're working with individuals, startups, and big enterprises, and, you know, depending on it's really driven by ideas. Thank you.